Yo, what is up? I bet you didn't expect this. Ruby is back in my workshop, which means something spicy may or may not be going down. Now, I think 99% of the people that follow me because of Ruby, right? The fact that people refer to this car as Ruby and not your MX-5, it's so sick. Like, people actually know this car and people are invested in this car, and that's why we're gonna bring her back and we're gonna do it better than ever. No, we're not gonna rebuild this car to sit in a garage. We're not gonna rebuild this car to just sit at shows or in photo shoots. This will not stand. We must prevail, and we must bring Ruby back in the most epic way that I can. We must do her justice, all right? So what am I actually talking about now? I've been thinking long and hard about this car and what I want to do with this car. Now, finally come to a conclusion of what we're gonna do with Ruby, my firstborn, right? What are we gonna do to her? Okay, well, I'll tell you what we're gonna do with her. Ruby is going to become, are you ready? Ruby is going to become my drift car, right? And I know so many people a year ago when it got defected were like, make it your drift car, just don't make it your drift. Bro, did you see me drive a year and a half ago? Brother couldn't drive to save his life, all right? So don't at me. I wanted to do it, but it was no. There was no way I was letting noob Kyle, his hands on a car like this, going around a friggin' racetrack. It's not happening. Now that I've upped my skills, I've had a bit more seat time, we're going to be fully transforming Ruby into the ultimate drift car. And it's gonna be so cool. Oh my God, I'm so excited. Just imagine this thing going sideways. Anyway, so the plans are as listed. As of right now, these are the plans, okay? You ready for the plans? So we're gonna take the drift car and then we're gonna take Ruby. And so on MX-5s, you can unbolt the subframes, the power plant frame, disconnect the engine, a few lines, and you can pretty much lift the entire shell off the rolling driveline. Okay, so we're gonna lift both shells off, up on hoists, and then we're gonna swap them. We're going to swap Ruby's shell onto the drift car's driveline. So that means we'll have our turbo motor back, we'll have our good box, we'll have our angle mods, our knuckles, our brake line, we'll have a lot. We'll have a lot of good stuff. But then you might be asking, what am I gonna do with the drift car, okay? I'm actually going to make a series about restoring the drift car to be just the ultimate restored, beautifully clean MX-5. And then I'm going to be selling it with the newly built motor, 1.8 swapped 1.6. If you're in the market, that's coming soon. That car's freaking cool, man. But yeah, I can't believe it. Ruby's coming back. The first and the last step is to make Ruby a drift car and make it as literally epic as I possibly can. So the 0.01 step is we're gonna take the entire drivetrain, engine, subframes, everything, and we're gonna lift Ruby up over that, and then we're gonna build a damn race car. Yeah, dog. I'm number one stupid man in Australia. Spends 50k on Miata only to have defected. Very, very not nice. But we're bringing it back. Yes, very nice. So without further ado, let us get to work. I've personally never separated the driveline from an MX-5, so I'm actually not sure what it entails, but I'm sure it's just subframe bolts, steering rack, coilovers. I mean, really, what else is there? All right. So from what I can see, we're gonna have to disconnect most of the brake lines, subframe bolts, coilovers. We're gonna have to disconnect the engine from the harness. So all the electrical has to come off. Not really too much. We're gonna disconnect a few things from the transmission and the PPF frame coming down here. One brake line up there, the handbrake, so we might just remove that caliper. That'd be way easier than destroying the handbrake and taking it off. So we'll take both calipers off, and then the subframe. I think this is gonna be really easy, to be honest. And if you are wondering why I'm not just motor swapping it, swapping the diff and the suspension, essentially, this car is set up, right? The wheel alignment's how I want it. It's got all the knuckles, the drop knuckles, the control arms, The whole thing has got poly bushes. Like I could just swap those things over, but to be honest, with how easy it looks to just drop this whole frame and swap the bodies, probably just do that. Holy crap. Okay, so only took about an hour and a half to get that out. Dude, look at how much clearance we're gonna have. Oh my goodness, when we run this as a drift car, like, because I bashed this in so much to fit the freaking work wheels over there that are absolutely ginormous. It's pretty funny. There's so much room for big wheels, which is sick. As in, like, there's so much room for wide wheels, not big wheels. 15s only. We're not going any bigger than that. So right now we've got the engine kind of just sitting up on stands here, still connected to the driveline, and then you can see the front subframe just there. Oh man, it is hot as, but dude, how freaking exciting is this? Oh my goodness. Guys, Ruby's coming back. Dude. It's gonna be so sick. Just like, oh wow. Just imagine it. Just imagine it going around the track sideways. Big freaking wide Equipo ones with stretch tires, like absolutely railed on the ground, just making all the right noises. Oh, we should bonnet exit it. That would be sick. Oh, this car's gonna look so freaking cool, man. I'm so excited. Yeah, I hope you're as keen as I am to see this car come back. If you did like this video, make sure you thumbs it up. Let me know in the comments that you freaking love this freaking car like I love it. And make sure you hit the subscribe button because it really helps me out. I will see you in the next video, guys, and Ruby will see you in the next video. Peace out.